Hey there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Hello to you. Thank you for being here. I am so glad you are here. For those of you who are returning, hello again. Thank you so much for coming back to watch my videos or whatever it is that you're watching. I truly appreciate it. And to those subscribers of mine, I cannot thank you enough for your love, your loyalty, your support, for viewing my videos. I know they are long, but there is a reason for this, because I am not like most tarot readers, okay? I do what I am called to do. So I totally appreciate you spending the time watching these things. I am so grateful to you. And again, I'm so thankful for your loyalty and support. I am truly, truly blessed, not only to have this channel, but to have you guys in my energetic space. One quick announcement: if you would like a personal reading with me, or you would like to purchase a personal tarot reading package, check out the description box below. I am offering 40% off all my readings, to exclude the coaching stuff and the packages. But the packages, you do save a good amount of money, and you do get a bonus reading from that. All right. Or just go to capellawellness.com and check out the service suite and the tarot reading package section. There's plenty of places for you to access that stuff. With that being said, I wish you a wonderful, wonderful week. Many blessings and love to you. Let's get into your reading. Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. How's it going? I hope you are doing fantastic. I also wish you a great rest of the week, a fantastic weekend, and I'm sending you many blessings and much, much love. All right, Aquario. If you've never been here before, what we're going to do today here is we're going to see what your overall theme is for the week, what your focus is, what you need to avoid. Stick around to the end so you can see what's coming to you with regards to love, what the new moon in Libra is bringing you, which occurs on October 6th, and what Mercury retrograde is bringing you, as Mercury is currently retrograde, and it goes, let's see, I think it lasts until October 18th, 2021. All right, we're going to look into that, and then we are going to see what your wellness tip of the week is. After that, we'll close out this reading with a super attractive card to give it a little boost. All right, we are ready. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians. What is the overall theme for Aquarius for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. You want to come out? All right. Okay. Nice. This looks good. Wow, I just got this very interesting message when I looked at this. Okay. Aquarius, we have the woman holding a coin here. Number 42. 4 plus 2 breaks down to 6. I'm seeing 6 of Pentacles with this too. Queen of Pentacles. This is like the Queen of Pentacles to me. A few things. If you watch my readings before, you know that I channel a lot of messages, and usually there are 1, 2, or maybe even 3 groups with this. So this is what I'm looking at. There's a first group here where you're either going to get assistance from a female. You might know this person, you might not. For those of you who have a business, there's somebody coming here to invest in your business, maybe to sign a contract with you, maybe to partner with you in your business, which is going to give your business a boost. She's very respected. I heard she has red hair. Okay, that's weird. That's very specific. And remember, these messages are general, okay? This is a general reading. I'm not doing a personal reading for anybody. But there is something here for you, whether it's just one line, and it does happen where you watch a reading and nothing fits, but there's like one thing that sticks out and you know that's your message. It does happen. It's happened to me, okay? But if you feel like you get triggered a little bit, just be honest with yourself and say, well, you know what? Why am I getting triggered? Is this something that I really need to pay attention to? So keep that in mind, all right? Somebody also might have a cat. You might even have a black cat. I actually have a black cat. Anyway, some of you who are business owners, there's somebody who is going to invest in your business, who's going to partner with you. it's really going to give you a boost in your business. And again, with the red hair, I don't know what that is. Maybe this person does have red hair. I don't know. That's irrelevant. But I'm seeing business owners. There's somebody here who's going to really, it's gonna get your business going, because maybe some of you, you've been working at it, and you know, you're making ends meet, or you're getting clients, or you're selling products, whatever this is, selling services, but it's like not as much as you thought it was going to be, if that makes sense. It's kind of like it feels a little slow. I'm hearing stagnancy for you. There's something here. I'm seeing Eight of Wands now, where things are going to take off, or things are suddenly going to be changing, kind of like a Wheel of Fortune thing. It's like luck is coming to you. I'm hearing luck is on your side, Aquarius, for those of you who are business people. All right, because the Queen of Pentacles is a business savvy person. Okay. This also talks about, for others of you who are not business people, there's some money coming to you. Either you're going to marry a wealthy female, or you're coming into some sort of money through family inheritance, is what I told. Maybe from a mother or a grandmother, some female in the family, something like that. This also can talk about some opportunities going to be presented to you, Aquarius, where it's going to be very lucrative. And I'm hearing, when this is presented to you, it's kind of like the Ace of Wands is coming out of the sky, Aquarius, that they want you to take on this opportunity. I'm also hearing it might be very odd. It might be something out of the blue. Again, with Eight of Wands, it might be something that you weren't expecting. Now I'm seeing the Tower. This is crazy when I get all these cards in my brain. But you're going to second guess it a little bit. They don't want you second guessing this, Aquarius. You may have a little bit of a hunch. Maybe some of you are getting this inkling, this feeling that something's going to happen, something's going to take off. I know a lot of people are getting strong feelings about a lot of things, okay? We are in October now. I'm recording this October 1st, 2021. Apparently for a lot of us, yes, a lot, if not everyone, a lot of things are going to be changing for us. Our worlds are going to be changing in the month of October. Especially those who have been putting a lot of toil and labor into things, their self love, their spiritual work, taking care of themselves. This is also the energy of this card, right? Some of you need to be focusing more on nurturing yourself, taking better care of yourself, eating more healthy, living a more healthy life. And it's not just physically, there's mentally, it's mentally as well as spiritual health, emotional health, okay? But because this is a coin, and coins are usually earth, it's more of your physical nature, right? What are you putting into your body, your heart, your mind, your soul to nourish you? Okay, I'm hearing nourishment is needed for some of you. Again, remember, I channel a lot of stuff. Take what resonates, okay? Leave the other stuff for somebody else, because somebody else needs to hear the other part. Yeah, there's a lot of things here. A lot of things coming in with this. Or there's a woman coming into your life, Aquarius, and this is a new love. Somebody who is well put together. Someone who exudes a lot of self-confidence. She knows her worth. She knows where she stands on this earthly plane. I heard she's beautiful. She could also be a mother already, okay? She might already, yeah, for some, with this female coming into your life, as far as the love interest goes, for some, she's already a mother, because the Queen of Pentacles is a mother. I'm also seeing the Empress with this, because this person here, whether this is what you need to become, Aquarius, or this person entering your life, they're really in their power. A lot of vitality, a lot of compassion, a lot of self-love, a lot of unconditional love with this card too. All right. So with that being said, what's interesting here is when I talk about the self-love, we have the heart chakra here. Okay. This is Archangel Raphael. He is the archangel of healing and unconditional love. And when this heart chakra is completely unblocked and open, it's radiating with pure divine light and unconditional love, it opens up doors to so many wonderful things. It's the gateway to having everything. When your heart is that open, and you have no resentments, there's no anger, even when things go wrong or somebody does you wrong, you kind of like, okay, you know what, I don't have to condone this, whatever, but I'm still going to put love into this situation. I'm going to bring love into the situation anyway, because some of you here have learned that people go through battles you know nothing about. And when something happens, whether there's a circumstance or situation that happens in your life and it doesn't go in your favor, you know to just like, okay, let me just back away for a little bit and let me just continue going with the flow. I'm not going to allow the situation to affect me. You're not going to allow it to affect your inner peace, kind of like the Temperance card. And your heart is still going to remain with that love and not allowing yourself to lower your vibration and let that anger and resentment or panic or anxiety or anything set in when that happens, right? Especially when somebody does something that is low vibrational to you or around you. When you have this, you are really in your heart space. It prevents you from going back down into that darkness and kind of like staying there and just knowing that things happen for a reason. And God knows whatever's going on, whatever happens in your life, God knows what is for your highest good, and things happen for you, not to you. So there's an energy here where some of you need to unblock your heart chakra and really understand the true healing power of unconditional love for yourself, for others. I talked about compassion, right? Nurturing your heart. When you focus on that and you do that, again, that brings in all these opportunities. It raises your vibration and it calls in those beautiful blessings that God is waiting to give you. Because I think if you don't already know, what I always talk about, the lower your vibration is, the further away you're going to push, the more you're going to push away your blessings. Because those blessings are not in alignment with low vibrational energy. Low vibrational energy is tied to the devil. These blessings are tied to God. It doesn't match, does it? It does not. So there's something here where some of you need to unblock this heart chakra. And when you do, when you start to heal this, because this is also about healing, Ace of Cups. I said the Temperance card, Four of Swords, even Three of Swords, right? Healing a broken heart or something, or from a loss or disappointment. You do this. You start to embody the energy of the woman holding a coin, like the Empress, like the Queen of Pentacles, even Knight of Pentacles here. You're standing in your power. You're standing on your own 2 feet. You learn how to build wealth for yourself, but it's about the inner wealth, right? When you heal this, you start to build the inner wealth within yourself. You learn to love yourself better. You learn to take care of yourself. You learn to not allow anyone to strip you of your sovereignty, your integrity, kind of like Five of Swords energy. You don't allow things to affect you in the way they once did. Some of you have achieved this because you've healed your heart chakra. There's blessings and also material wealth coming to you because that inner wealth attracts that outer wealth. It attracts even more abundance. It attracts even more health. It's like your vibration rises and then you are more in alignment with what God wants to give you. You're more in alignment with your heart's desires, your dreams, your aspirations. And with all that healing that's done, there's a lot of healing between this chakra card and the woman holding a coin. When you focus greatly on that, and you're so close to God, You watch all of these blessings that come into your life and they tend to fall into your lap. You're so high vibrational that things just start working out for you one after another, even when something doesn't. I'll give you an example. They want me to talk about this, and this is interesting because this happened yesterday. With my son, he was upset because his PlayStation external hard drive has been crapping out. I have an IT background, so we've been kind of working with him to try to get to work. He called PlayStation customer service and they've been helping him. Now, what happened was we have a lot of Apple machines in this house. I do have a Windows laptop, but it hasn't been touched for a while, so I have to go boot that back up and, work on that. However, he was working with them and he was really worried because he put in a lot of work into, what he's been doing and the levels that he's gotten to in all of his games. You know how it goes. I'm sure some of you might very well be gamers. I am one too, but I haven't really been doing that lately. He was getting upset and he goes, Mom, why is this happening? And I talked to him about Mercury retrograde. He's like, that darn Mercury. And I'm like, don't even do that because there's a reason to this. He's like, what is the purpose? You know what happened? He talked to his dad, right? Because I am divorced. He talked to his dad. He told his dad about it. And he's like, Dad, I'm going to need a Windows machine now. And my son has an Apple laptop. I have an Apple laptop, whatever. And his dad goes, you know what? I'm going to get you a new laptop. I'm going to get you a Windows one and we'll work on the Apple one. It just so happened that drive crapping out was bringing in a blessing for my son to get a completely new laptop. And he's been needing one for a while. And I haven't gotten to that yet. But look, God is taking care of it. Instead of me taking care of it for him, his dad. That blessing's coming in. So you see, with that example, my son, I explained it to my son. He goes, oh my God, Mom, yeah. Because I've been needing a new laptop. And this mishap ended up bringing in that blessing. So you see how that works? And when you are in that state, knowing that when things go wrong in your life and you're not affected by it, it's because your heart space is so open and you still have love for whatever just happened. You don't get mad at God and you don't get all flustered and you don't start panicking and you don't get worried because you are so grounded. You are so at peace with yourself. You are alchemically balanced with all of the 4 elements. You know that miracles happen. And they do. She knows this all too well because of what she's been through in her life. She didn't get to be the Queen of Pentacles or the Empress or the Nine of Pentacles for just sitting around doing nothing and complaining about things, right? No, she worked on herself. She worked on her worth. She understood what God's love was all about. She understood how God always provides for nature. And she sees the love that surrounds her, the beauty that surrounds her because her heart space is open. And when things go wrong, she doesn't lose her footing. She doesn't lose her grounding. And blessings, miracles come out of those mishaps, just like with that story that I just told you. So you see, when we look at life like that, we're harmonious. We are grounded, we're stable, and God continues to bring us these miracles. He continues to bring us that good health and whatever we may be so-called lacking, even though we're not really lacking anything. All right? And yeah, for business owners, you've been working really hard at something. It's like, man, I made something really innovative because you are Aquarius. Okay? You have innovation built into you. It's innate. And you're like, when is this going to change? I've been working so hard at this. But just watch the miracles that come in. Right? Like this big blessing for God. I'm seeing 8 of Cups again. Just have that faith. The Star card. Hope. Full. That type of thing. Not giving into so much worry. and just staying grounded. Keep your footing through everything, because you know that God is going to take care of you with whatever this is. It's kind of interesting I got to that, but there's a reason why I said all of that. Must be resonating with somebody. All right. Let's see here, Aquarius, what you need to focus on. What is it that Aquarius, I keep wanting to say Aquario. I don't know what's going on. I am Hispanic. Oh my God. You know what my angels said? They said, we got too excited, Jess. You're going to have to reshuffle. Okay. They just told me there's something big coming for someone. Hold on. See, one of the cards that fell to the floor is the Empress, but they want me to shuffle. And Ace of Pentacles, too. They want me to do it again. All right. Let's go reshuffle. I'll just do one of these. And we'll do it the other way. All right, Spirit, let's try this again. What does Aquarius need to focus on? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. We have the Seven of Cups. There's a choice you need to make, Aquarius. You're not sure. Okay. Or you have clouded judgment, you're confused. Again, going back to people who've been working on a business or working on something. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe some of you have been working on yourself, healing yourself. You have been healing the heart chakra. You've been focusing on your inner wealth, your outer wealth, your well-being. And you're wondering when the love is going to come in, because heart chakra can tie into that too, right? For some of you, maybe you've been doing that and you're wondering, when is this cycle going to end? Some of you are thinking, when am I going to get married? When am I going to have this partner? And you're just like, I don't know. Should I continue doing this? Should I go back to doing what I was doing? I'm hearing, don't go backwards, Aquarius. There's something here that's distracting you from continuing on with your self-care and illuminating your well-being, as I say. Some of you may want to give up or regress. Others of you are confused because you've been working hard at something. You're putting your heart and soul into it, and nothing is manifesting. Nothing is coming from this. Oh, and with manifesting, she's also an excellent manifester. Okay. Some of you are a little bit confused about why something's not working out. Probably why I said what I said. They don't want you to give in to these illusions. They want you to maintain your focus. Some of you might be losing your focus, especially if you've been on that journey to self-healing and self-love. It's like the devil's trying to distract you and say, well, why don't you go back to doing this because this is not working? It's like you got to push, Aquarius. You have to push. You have to keep going. If you're resonating with this and you've been working on yourself and you're like, when is this going to come? Again, everything happens in divine timing. God knows exactly when it's the right time for love to come in, for your business to take off, all these other things. I also see Knight of Wands, where some of you might be going through a test of faith, and maybe the Seven of Cups energy, these distractions, these addictions, not addictions, but it's more of distractions I'm getting from the outside world that are trying to pull you away from your focus on healing yourself, okay? Others of you, this is about focusing on your dreams and your aspirations, okay? What is best for Aquarius? This is why the healing of the self is so important. This is because with everything that goes on in the world and what everyone else says, especially even when it comes to wellness. oh, you need to eat this. You need to go to the gym all the time. And you need to do that. And you need to do this. Maybe some of you are a little bit confused with all the messages that you're receiving as to how you're about to, I keep hearing my own self saying, illuminate your own well-being. Okay. Maybe some of you have been trying all of these things to better your health, to become more self-confident. And they're not working, right? Again, it's the same thing with the business. I've been doing all these things and it's not working. This is like dark force energy trying to creep in, Aquarius, trying to throw you off your path. Don't allow that to happen. Don't get distracted. Focus on the task at hand. Don't lose that focus and start thinking, should I go back to doing this? Should I choose this method, even though this method seems right for me? Go with your intuition, because this is water energy. I'm feeling, trusting in your intuition with this, okay? Trust in that. Make sure that you stay on course. Keep your footing, which is why I said that. Stay grounded. When there's all of this confusion, there's all of this, doubt, too many choices to make, you go within. You're thinking, do I stay in the right path? Do I choose something else because something is not manifesting yet? What is your heart telling you? You gotta listen to your heart. What is it telling you right now, Aquarius? Your heart already knows the answer. You gotta stick with it, whatever this is. This is also a card of procrastination. I'm not telling you to focus on procrastination. No, that's what it is. They're telling me, even though this is the focus position, I already explained something on what you need to really start looking at. But this is also avoiding procrastination. I'm hearing don't rest on your laurels, kind of like 3 of Wands card. Don't give up. 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. Keep going, keep building, keep focusing on investing in yourself. Others of you need to start investing in your well-being and either seeking help from someone who can help you with that, or seeking methods that are more sound with you, not what everybody else is doing, because that's what happens. Everyone's like, for some reason I'm hearing Weight Watchers. It's like maybe somebody here is going to Weight Watchers and it's not helping them. Everyone's saying, oh, go do this, because I did Weight Watchers for like a year and it really helped. And you probably saw the progress that they were making and you did the same thing to a T, but it wasn't working for you. But did you make that choice? And again, this is for somebody here. Did you make that choice, Aquarius, because somebody else told you? And because you saw what progress they made, you assumed that it was going to work for you? Let me tell you, I've been told by some people to do things a certain way. But if my angels, my guides, and my gut tells me, Jess, that's not what we want you to do. You're supposed to be doing it this way. You're supposed to be following it this way. I've had a lot of that. And I've grown in that, sticking to my guns and putting my foot on the ground, saying, you know what? No, that's not for me. It's cool that it worked for you. It's cool that it works for other people, but I am different. I do things differently, and Aquarians tend to do things differently, right? But we have to trust in that. If we seem odd to people, it seems odd to others what we're doing, it's okay. Let other people think that. Don't get distracted by what everyone else is doing, what everyone else is thinking, what everyone else is eating, drinking. That's why the Weight Watchers thing came into this reading. There's somebody here that's resonating with that. What is it that works for you? Meditate on it. Go within. Think about it. Clear your mind's eye. Clear your crown chakra, your third eye, and say, okay, ask God, your angels, what is the best option for me? Feel into it. If you feel light, Aquarius, that means that is your truth. If you feel heavy and you feel Seven of Cups, confused and clouded judgment, like I can't see straight, it's not for you. It's like that saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure. It's a little bit like that, but I think you guys know what I mean, right? What works for someone might not necessarily work for you. It's not a one size fits all type of thing, right? And some of you know this. So you got to go with your gut. And when it comes to your well-being, do what is right for you. And if you've been working hard at something and something's just not completing, don't go outside of yourself for the answers. If you feel already that something's going to manifest or something's going to take off or something's going to work out or somebody's going to come back into your life, whatever this is, Aquarius, trust in that. It's all about how you feel. Even if somebody else says, oh, it's not possible, it's not going to happen. Maybe people are telling you this. Don't get caught up in this energy. You have these dreams and aspirations. Some of you have been working towards that. Stick to it. Okay? It's your dream, Aquarius, not anybody else's. And we have the world here. I'm looking at the number 21. Of course, this is the last card of the Major Arcana. This is you coming full circle through the Fool's journey, the hero's journey, I'm sorry. It's the Fool card. Something's going to manifest in 2021 is what I heard. And we are in October now. So, I mean, it's now, between now and the end of the month, and the end of the month or the end of the year. Okay? That's what I just heard. You want something to end. You want something to complete. But something is distracting you. I keep hearing my angels are saying, Aquarius, you're being thrown off course by outside forces, outside sources, outside people, whatever this is. Don't let anything pull you off track. Stay on course. It's like kind of like Six of Swords-ish. Ace of Swords. Some Knight card. I don't know. They're throwing things at me. There's a success here. Some major accomplishment. I'm hearing you are close. You are close to reaching your goal, Aquarius. Be in this high vibrational state. You see how happy she is? She feels it. She feels it coming, right? Like that Weekend song. It's like you feel, if you feel it, Aquarius, get into that feeling. Trust that feeling, because the feeling is everything. Stay in this high vibrational state. Don't let any distractions, the Seven of Cups energy, okay? Illusions even, don't let it get the best of you. Your vibration will lower, and then it was like your abundance, this money, this person coming into your life, whatever this is for you, it's so freaking close. Because look, it's the end, okay? It's the end of a cycle for you and the beginning of a new one that's going to be incredibly prosperous. You're going to start over as the Fool, heading into that new journey. A lot of you have learned a lot from whatever it is that you are experiencing. But God is telling you, Aquarius, you have the world in your hands. You're coming full circle. Don't get off track. Don't lose sight of that dream that you have, and stay in that high vibrational state. Trust your feelings on this, okay? The end of something that has been challenging for you is coming to a close. Whatever this is coming to a close. There's a new prosperous beginning here. A new life. A whole new world, as Aladdin says, right? Don't fall off the carpet. Okay, there's success here, major accomplishments, major endings, new beginnings. You've come full circle. It's coming to a close, Aquarius. What is it that Aquarius needs to avoid for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Okay, now they're telling me why. They actually pushed those cards out of the deck onto the carpet. And they told me not to take them because, and I showed you some of the cards, or at least one. Empress is about abundance, right? And I talked about Empress. New beginnings. And they did it again. Spirit, how do you want me to receive, please? Okay. They want me to keep the King of Pentacles and channel this energy. They want me to show you the rest, but put him back into the deck. Now, in the middle of what I was talking about, all those cards fell out. They wanted me to tell you what some of those cards were because there's something big coming here with this major success and accomplishment, okay? It's a new beginning for you, as we saw with the World card. But they wanted to change the focus of this reading because while you're going to get this abundance, right, there's money coming in for some of you, okay? Especially you've been putting in a lot of work into your healing and stuff, and you're raising your vibration. But they don't want you to focus on what cards came out. They want you to make sure that you don't get distracted and you don't fall off the wagon. There's a bigger emphasis on you continuing to hold the vision, trust the process, like the Two of Wands, to bringing that abundance that's pretty much at your door, okay? So the card that they want me to focus on is King of Pentacles, all right? Look, we've got counterparts, even though this is not tarot, but I'm looking at his counterparts, okay? Husband, wife, earth signs here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But they want me to just show you these for a quick minute. We have the King of Cups. It's another king. Look, the Wheel of Fortune. I said the Nine of Wands, did I not? We all know what this is. I already talked about this. The King of Swords. Shit, guys. Oh my, whoa, wait a minute. King of Swords. The Emperor. The Hanged Man. The Devil. The Ten of Cups. Okay. It's in the avoid position, but here's the thing. Look at Ten of Wands. Some of you need to drop some baggage. Okay? Only take what is necessary with you and prepare for a new journey. All right? Some of you need to leave something behind, and it's time to really focus on yourself, right? Some of you need to start focusing on yourself. Others of you have already been doing this. That's why they want you to stay on course. And now we have a king here of Pentacles. There is money here. This is about manifesting. Okay? In the positive sense of this reading with regards to those who have been putting in the healing work. All right? And this is crazy because now they're like, they want me to go through a couple of these things, but they want me to focus more on the King of Pentacles. We have 3 kings here, guys. With an Emperor. Three kings and an Emperor. You know who we're missing? The King of Cups. Some of you don't have your masculine and feminine energies balanced. There is a lot of masculine energy on this side of my altar. Okay? A lot of masculine energy. Some of you need to start embodying your divine feminine more. Your your feminine side. For some of you, that's what this is. Some of you might be putting, oh wait, the King of Cups is here. What's missing? It's the King of Swords that's missing. I'm sorry. Somebody was trying to correct me. Thank you. No. What am I doing? What element? King of Wands. Thank you. We have, what's missing is the King of Wands. But you know what? This is the higher level of King of Wands for me. So he's kind of here. All right. So we're looking at all of these elements with regards to these individuals. Now, some of you, yep, this is why they didn't want me to take these cards, but they want me to touch up on this. A lot of this has to do with mastering healing of the self and becoming a master manifester, of being grounded, of being stable and comfortable in your environment, harmonious in your environment. Now I'm looking at like a dog and a cat. Either you have a dog and a cat, or somebody coming into your life is going to bring in a dog. This is weird. You guys are going to get married, and then you guys are going to have like all these other pets and stuff. I don't know. That's weird. And children. I don't know where that's coming from. That just came out of nowhere. Anyway, they don't want me to really take all these cards, but there's really great stuff coming here for you, Aquarius, who've been doing the work. For others of you, there's too much masculine energy and you have to embody more of your feminine energy. It's got to be balanced, okay? There's too many distractions, and you know where distractions are coming from? This guy. Some of you, it's because of the material world, okay? Some of you may be working too hard, trying to control things too much, trying to be too authoritarian, using too much logic into things instead of using your intuition, using your feminine side, being a little bit more passive. This could very well be a lot of aggressive, impulsive energy. You're using too much of your brain. You're using too much of your fire. It's like, you know, this Mars and Mercury energy. It's like logic and the fire here, drive and everything. Not that there's anything wrong with this, but for some of you, there is a lot of trying to control things and utilizing too much logic into stuff. You got to come back to center. You got to ground yourself more. You got to get into more King of Cups, where you're tapping into that cup, the Ace of Cups. This is the master of emotions, right? The master of love, putting love into the situation like I was talking about. All right. Opening up your heart space. His heart chakra is completely unblocked. And the light side of the positive side of this card. Now, for him to be on this side here with what to avoid, there's like drama going on. For some of you, not for all of you, okay? You may be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, an Aries, another air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? We have all the signs here, pretty much. Except for Leo and Sag, but Leo and Sag can vary. This is fire energy right here, okay? I mean, Capricorn's here too, and Pisces. So there's a lot of stuff here. Maybe you're dealing with a lot of people who are trying to tell you what to do. I'm hearing could be a boss and a father and a brother. They may be telling you, you need to be more masculine. And you're like, but I just don't feel that. If something's not going right for you and your intuition is telling you to do something else, like I said, trust in that. I'm hearing for somebody here, there's like a lot of masculine energy around you that is trying to make decisions for you, or maybe they're ridiculing you for being in touch with your feminine side. Wow, that's for somebody here. And you're like confused because your heart's telling you one thing and all this other energy is telling you another thing. And you're like, well, wait a minute. What's going on here? What did I say at the beginning? If you feel light, it's for you. If you feel heavy, it is not for you. It is not your truth. Don't allow other people to influence you, Aquarius. There's a lot of influence. There's a lot of people in this reading. Holy crap. Okay. And there's masculine energy here. You have to take matters into your own hands, but don't put so much logic and control into it. You gotta come from that heart space, the heart chakra, okay? Because what happens? I was about to talk about the wheel. I forgot it's here. This here is really trying to take control of everything. When we try to take control of everything, the universe keeps kicking us in the ass, and the wheel of fortune, the luck, the fortune, the money that God wants to bring to us, it gets pushed back. And then we keep getting kicked in the ass by the universe because we are not listening to our intuition. We haven't mastered it yet. Some of you need to learn to master this more. All right. This is getting stuck in the hamster wheel. I'm hearing 9 to 5. Maybe some of you are like, you're so focused on the 9 to 5, but your heart's telling you something else. You can do this instead, Aquarius, to make money. Some of you have gone that route, like I picked up on earlier. Okay. Others of you, you really got to start taking care of yourself. And with that 10 of Wands and the healing that I talked about with that heart chakra and the woman holding a coin, there's too much that you're doing, Aquarius. Some of you are doing way too much. It's like you're forcing the situation. You're probably working too hard to and the King of Pentacles is a hard worker, but he can work too much to the point where he's not healthy and he's ungrounded and he's unstable. This is unstableness. This is not being grounded, not being harmonious in your environment. This is also greed. This is also jealousy. This guy may be trying to force things to happen because he wants what somebody else has. Okay? Maybe you want what somebody else has and they have gray hair. I don't know. That's for somebody here. He doesn't provide. He makes the money, but he keeps it to himself. He's afraid to give, maybe. He gains his wisdom from being patient, doing the work. He believes in miracles too. He helps to manifest those miracles, and he believes that God's going to bring him those miracles because he's been putting in that work, but he's also balancing out his life so that he doesn't overwork himself, kind of like with this energy here, trying to really control things and being stuck in that hamster wheel and doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, expecting a different result. If you're resonating with that part, Aquarius, there's something you really need to really evaluate. You really need to think about this. You need to go into contemplation and be like, you know, what am I doing here? And here's a King of Swords where he gains his wisdom from learning his life's lessons. He's a very brilliant person. But he also follows his path of truth. He utilizes that divine wisdom of God to help him make plans and get these ideas, and God tells him exactly what to do to how to solve a situation. He also speaks his mind with confidence and integrity. Some of you might have your throat chakra blocked. And I'm hearing again, some of you might be putting way too much logic into something. Well, I followed the book. I did this. I did what everybody else said. But you're not seeing results. Maybe there's divine timing. But if you've been trying to follow a rule book or trying to do what everybody else is telling you, knowing that that's not really what your heart wanted to follow, then that's probably why it's not working out. We need to release control. We need to let the wheel turn. And when things happen in our lives, Aquarius, we keep going. Like I said, whatever doesn't go right for us, it's to happen for us, not to us. This is why I talked about the example with my son and his PlayStation external drive, right? Let the good fortune come to you without having to force it to happen. Take chances, take risks, but believe in the miracles. Ask God and your angels for help. Don't lose your balance. So I was just saying, don't fall off the wagon. Yeah, because some of you, your fortune is coming. Your great fortune, all that money, this abundance, it's coming. Don't lose your balance, all right? See, now they're really having me go into these cards. And don't give up. Some of you want to give up. You're too close. You're too close. Maintain that high vibration. I said this is a test of your faith. This is a test of your faith card. Don't lose that faith. Stay determined. Don't lose sight of the end goal. We saw the world card. It's coming to a close, guys. Some of you, there's going to be a blissful marriage, a blissful relationship. You know, the love is coming in. Harmony, peace, balance. In this position, this talks about inauthentic relationships, broken families, broken marriages, a lot of family discord. I'm seeing arguments too. There's emotional imbalance here. See, when I was talking about balancing your masculine and feminine energies, for some of you, there's too much masculinity that is driving a lot of what you're doing. You are emotionally imbalanced. We have to get this into balance. You have to raise your vibration to kind of deal with these energies and be more in tune with that feminine side. Okay? This is filling those cups with the divine love of God. It's going to renew you. It's going to rejuvenate you. It's going to give you renewed hope and faith with whatever this is for you. And we gotta remove ourselves from the clutches of this devil. We can't give into the fears, the uncertainties, toxic relationships too. Some people are in inauthentic relationships, okay? That's why with here, the woman holding a coin with the healing, some of you really need to focus on healing yourself. Taking care of yourself. There's something here. You might be in a marriage and you're doing everything. Okay? It's like some of you might have an obsession of doing everything for everyone in the family, and it's wearing you down. It's too much stress. It's too much of a burden. We have to release that. Whether it's just your job or, you know, what you do for the family. You got to find that balance. A lot of balance here. We're not even looking. The Justice card did fall out with the first shuffling. So that's part of this, okay? You really got to get back to center. There's also somebody may be manipulating you. Somebody may be trying to control you with money, okay? I'm getting that here. Could be a boss. We got CEO here. We got a boss. We have a lot of boss energy here, all right? A boss may be trying to control you or threatening you, like, well, if you leave or you don't do this or whatever, you're not going to get the raise or you're not going to get some sort of money, something like that. Maybe there's somebody you've been wanting to partner with in a business, and there's something here where they're being greedy and they don't want to give you your fair share. And it's like there's manipulation here, especially with regards to money. This is material attachment. You know, this is a wealthy person too, can be. I mean, we got all these kings here and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I don't know. That's for someone here. We want to release ourselves from this self-imposed bondage, okay? And not overly focus on the material world. There's something here where there's too much drive, but it's just money, 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 and working your ass off. Maybe there's somebody here who's like working ungodly hours and you're feeling this super stressed all the time. Maybe you're not even healthy because the King of Pentacles in this position, his health is not there. So think about it. If this is you, Aquarius, and again, this is no judgment. I do this out of love, like I do with every reading, because a lot of us go through stuff. We make mistakes. We deal with things, but we learn from them. Okay? So if somebody here is overworking themselves and they're totally driven by just the money alone and material things, yet you don't have time to enjoy your home, the area in which you live, your family, what is that really doing? Especially if your health is failing. How are you going to be able to enjoy life to its fullest? How are you going to, when you are in that type of energy, guys, if you're resonating with this, if you're in 10 of Wands, like you can't be blissful. Your vibration is not this. This is where it needs to be in order for you to attract that abundance without having to work so freaking hard for it. Yes, there is hard work involved, especially with spiritual growth, with doing the inner work, the spiritual work. But once we get over that hump and we are in that vibration here, we are in alignment with the higher things, and it's the law of attraction. We attract all of it. And the Hangman, some of you really need to look at things from a different angle. You got to take a pause. You got to take a break. For some of you, you got to take a break. You got to remove yourself from the chaos. You have to really think about things and reevaluate stuff and say, what is it that I'm doing with my life? Do I really need to be doing this? Do I really need to overextend myself? Do I really need to be listening to what everybody else is saying when I know deep down inside is not for my highest good? This really is about healing here, okay? A lot of grounding, a lot of just being out in nature more. Seeing how nature, God provides for the trees and all the animals, everything, right? Everything works in a cycle. It's like the Lion King movie. It's a circle of life. God provides. Everyone actually ends up working together and no one's competing. No one's complaining. No one's working overly hard just to have, just to be able to live. God provides. And yes, if somebody's trying to control you with money or just control you period, it's like somebody it feels like a puppet. And maybe you're putting your defenses up because it's like, well, I gotta make this money. I gotta have this job because of whatever reason. But if you're like this, again, guys, is that really living? Are you really living your best life? I think not. Anyway, that was hilarious because they were like, no, just go, leave the cards to the side, just show them. But they said, no, we want you to explain them anyway. All right. We're going to clarify these. We're going to see what else we can get from this. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians. Why is the Seven of Cups here for Aquarius? Thank you, Spirit guides, angels, for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Alrighty. There it is, guys. Four of Swords. Healing. What was I saying? Healing. I did say addictions, right? Maybe there's somebody here who's addicted to work. Addicted to money. Addicted to material things. All right? Look, there's nothing wrong with that. I ended up going through that too before I realized what I was doing. Right? We all make mistakes. We all learn and regrow. That's why I'm teaching this to you now. I was so distracted by material things. I really was. I gotta have this. I gotta have that. I gotta have that. And I know it's funny because I talked about another reading about the iPhone 13 coming out, and my son and I had a discussion where there's so many people who are already like, oh, I'm getting the phone, even though they probably have the iPhone 12 or 11 and it works fine. Again, I'm not judging, by the way. I'm just saying this because when you get into hangman mode, you start really looking at it differently. Like, wait a minute, do I really need to be doing this? I can use my money to go give to a charity. When you give, donate, tithe, and you do charitable contributions, you're doing something for the greater good of humanity, like Six of Pentacles, and you get that back tenfold. See, all you did was give money to a homeless person or give money to a charity. You know, I'd give money to Charity Water every month. And it's like, that would come back to me in different ways. Okay. All I have to do, I just set it up, right? This much money goes out every month. It doesn't take a lot of hard work, right? But then God sees that and the universe feels it. That's high vibrational. And then God's like, oh, you've been giving money to this charity and doing all these things, even your time, like volunteering or whatever. God gives it to you in many different ways. There's many possibilities in which you can get that abundance. I also just heard there are many possibilities that you can build a business if somebody's not, they're thinking about building a business, making their own money. Hey, these are business people here. These are very well-to-do, grounded, wealthy people, right? Maybe somebody is, you know, they're thinking about it. There's many possibilities, Aquarius. If you're thinking about building a business, go with what your heart's telling you. And here with the Four of Swords, yeah, healing. Self-reflection. What is it that I'm doing? I need to take a break here. Some of you need to take a literal vacation because there's somebody here who's working way too much. And I think a little bit of you, Aquarius, is starting to realize, oh, is this really my life? Is this really how I want to live? Maybe somebody here has an amazing house. You might even have a boat. You have all these like nice cars, but then you're working all the time and you don't even have time to enjoy the house. Maybe you have this amazing backyard and it's like, I have all this land, or maybe you don't even have a big backyard. Maybe you love your house. It's cozy, it's comfortable. You want to sit down and watch Netflix. Well, I recommend doing yoga though. This is meditation too. Meditate more. Do something for your well-being. If you don't have time to enjoy what you have worked so hard for, what is the point? It's like at the end of the day, you're working for nothing, because if your health is failing and you are not nurturing yourself, you're not focusing on self-care, your health, your well-being, what are you doing? Because it can get to the point where I work with a coworker who was working so much. And a lot of us used to tell him, this is when I was at a 9-to-5 job, and he would be like, oh gosh, I'm so tired. Hey, Al, go, you know, rest, take a vacation. He's like, no, I gotta work, I gotta provide, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. Work. And sometimes he would fall asleep at his desk. Sometimes he just looked so tired. And then he felt miserable. He wasn't happy. He used to be this really nice, vibrant guy, and he would make these jokes. I got to the point where sometimes I would work late too, because, you know, I'm a single mom. At the time that I got divorced, I had to kind of work extra just to make sure that I had enough leave and stuff for when my son got sick, or my son had a field trip, or whatever it was, or I needed to do something, or appointments. I would be there late. He would be there late. And he would be like, you could just feel it from him. He was just so sad and so tired. After I left that career, my former direct report texted me and said, yes, he passed away. And I actually was channeling him. He wanted, my direct report wanted me to send a message to him. And I did. And we had this conversation. And he told me that he had a heart attack in his sleep. And he was having heart problems. And he actually had told us while he was alive, at the time that I was there, he said that his doctor kept telling him, you need to take it easy. You need to take more vacations. And everyone at work was telling him, Al, just relax. And after he passed on, his spirit was like, please tell so-and-so, my friend / direct report at the time, to please take better care of yourself. Because my direct report, he was working a lot too. I used to be his manager, and I used to tell him, hey, you gotta take a break. You're putting in way too many hours. Just take it easy. I know you want to save the world. We're all saving the world, but enjoy your life. And he actually ended up listening, because his health was failing too. He wasn't enjoying his life. So if you're resonating with this, Aquarius, it's time for you to start doing some self-reflection and thinking, okay, I need to take a break. Let me take a vacation. Let me get my thoughts together. Let me get grounded. Let me get stable. Let me start realizing why it is that I am so driven just because I want material things, or I want status, or I want something. This is tied to the material world, Aquarius, for quite a few of you. All right. What is it that you really need to start looking at differently? And when you meditate and you take a pause, God's going to reveal to you, give you these ideas and insights, and start telling you, okay, Aquarius, you've gotten to center. I was talking about getting to center with meditation. You start understanding what your truth really is. God shows you, this is the Ace of Swords, God shows you what that truth is. And tells you, Aquarius, just follow me. You don't have to work so hard. Open up your heart chakra. Focus on your healing with whatever this is for you. Come back to me. Learn how to better relax. Learn how to release control of things and just go with the flow. Learn how to be patient. Learn when to be silent and still. And watch all of these miracles unfold. Okay? Understand what your truth is, Aquarius. The addictions, the material world, the distractions, people, places, things. It's time for you to really focus on your self-care. To really go within and say, okay, Aquarius, you know what? I gotta recalibrate myself. This is about recalibration of chakras, right? We have Wheel of Fortune again. The hamster wheel, guys. Quite a few of you are stuck in the hamster wheel. Some of you are, what's that song? Is That All There Is? South Pacific. I think that's the title. Right? Some of you are like, is this really it? Is this really my life? No, it's not, Aquarius. There's so much more to life than just the 3D world. Your world expands when you tap more into your spiritual side and you start doing the spiritual work. I'm not going to say it's easy, because it's been pretty arduous for me with it, but when you get to the top of that mountain, that view is going to be something like unlike anything you've ever seen. It's going to be this amazing, spectacular view. You're going to breathe in this fresh air. It's going to fill your lungs. to the point where you feel completely renewed and rejuvenated, and you feel like 4 swords, and you're like healed completely. And then you're ready to take on the world. You're ready to step in this power with this woman holding a coin and the King of Pentacles, to build your empire, to attract the wealth, and to see all the miracles that God wants to show you. But the miracles won't come in if you are low vibrational, if you're overworking yourself, if you're doing too much in the family, if you're just so spent, you don't even know what, how to stand on your own 2 feet, because you're so weary and so lack of energy. Because the Emperor card that we saw in this position, that's lack of energy. There's no ambition. There's no drive. Because Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars really goes after stuff. But you have to balance Mars's energy, right? Because if you're too driven and too ambitious, too much energy, Mars is a lot of energy. When you're not balanced, you fall apart. Your health fails. Your brain isn't thinking straight. Foggy brain. Foggy mind. What is it called? Fog? Brain fog. Thank you. Right? We have to really start reevaluating what it is that is most important in our lives. And it starts with your well-being. Hands down. And learning not to do so much. To learn the law of attraction where those miracles come to you. All right? It's time to stop controlling the wheel. Release control. Allow God to step in, surrender to the divine. Say, okay, God, you know what? I got to stop. They're really telling you guys to focus on your healing. Like, take a break here and just release control. God is going to step in, and he's going to tell you exactly what it is you need to do, how to do it, what to focus on. I'm already telling you what to focus on. I haven't even clarified the King of Pentacles, and I'm trying to go to the other deck. All right, King of Pentacles, why is it here? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Yeah, look, here's the Ace of Wands. A fresh new start, a new opportunity, even with career, is trying to come in. There's something here, Aquarius, some skill that you possess that God has given to you that you should start a business on, okay? This is talking about focusing more on your spirituality. Because, yeah, the energy is being depleted. Your light is being dimmed. And when that light dims, you start losing that ability to attract the light, to stay in the light, to be the light, to hold the light, so that those manifestations of your heart's desires could come in. This is also about lack of direction. I said some of you don't know which way you're going. God's trying to give you a fresh start. But if you're low vibrational, he won't be able to give this to you. A new job, a new career. Something that sparks, that lights you up. It's your passion. You're passionate about something, Aquarius. It's time to go after that. You already know what that is. A lot of you know what this is because it's some skill, some ability that you have that most people don't have. And this is what God gave you. And that's what you're going to use to build your business, to create your abundance. This is that gift from God. This is the light of God. This is going for it. But some of you your energy is depleted. Some of you are overly ambitious. You can balance that ambition, right? Because too much of something isn't really so good, is it, right? This is tapping more into your spiritual side. What lights you up, Aquarius? Whatever that is, it's time for you to take that wand and just go for it and start living a life where you start following your passions, what sparks you, what that spark is inside of you. Some of you are in situations where there's no energy that this card gives. Something's not lighting you up. For others of you who are waiting, I was talking about your business to take off. This is it. And it's going to bring you wealth, financial stability, security, your health too. Because whatever this job is, because some of you have been putting a lot of work into something. But it's time to scale back just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. But you still have to push, but not push so hard to the point you're at the brink of collapse, because that is the 10 of Wands. Okay? Do more of that. And trust in God that God's going to bring this fresh start, this new opportunity for you, this new business opportunity, this new career, this new life. Okay? Let God do the rest. Let God bring this to you. Because for some of you, I'm hearing you've done what you needed to do. Just take it easy now. Continue doing it, but don't overextend yourself. 7 of Wands. I did say that there were a lot of people who may be influencing you, and you're just like, you're trying to hold your ground. Make sure that you don't allow all these people attacking you or coming after you to lower your vibration. And here's with the 7 of Wands. You know what? These are 7 distractions. You probably know what these are. And you need to block them out. You also need to stand your ground and stand up for what you believe in. I did pick up that. I think I did say 7 of Wands. It's like you want to stop, but you got to keep going. You can't stop here. You have to continue to maintain that determination, that endurance, that stamina. Just keep pushing. But don't push way too hard, is what they're telling me. Because for some of you, you're overextending yourself. You're pushing way too hard, and you need to start just relax. Take a vacation and heal. Focus on your self-care. Oh, excuse me. All right. Some of you are trying to fight something. You're trying to fight it. God's trying to come in to give you something, Aquarius, and you're like, you're trying to fight it. You're like, no. You're putting up your defenses. Because some of you are already being called. You already know. It's time for you to let go of the 3D world and focus on your healing, on your well-being. That's going to change a lot of things for you when you shift your focus. Raising your vibration and focusing on self-care. All right, Aquarius, what is your spirit guidance for the week? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is Aquarius's guidance for the week? Please and thank you. Thank you. Clean energy food. When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and higher vibration. which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. I did talk about what are you putting in your body? Especially if you're overworking yourself, guys. Again, this is for some people, not for all. Please keep in mind, if I'm not saying for some or for all, if you guys already watch my stuff or you watch tarot in general, you should know by now that not everything is going to be applicable to your life, your story, okay? There are some of you here, I did pick up on, and this has to do with the health, like I said. I did say, what are you putting in your body? And some of you, yeah, if you're overworking yourself, maybe you're going to McDonald's a lot, or you're eating crackers for dinner, or, you know, some of you might not even be drinking water. Maybe somebody here is drinking way too much coffee, and with that stimulant, it's like your anxiety is going up. You're trying to drink all this coffee because you just want to push. It's that drive, right? It's like, I got to keep going. I got to push through. I got to get this thing done. I got to, you know, it's over ambition. And what do? Either you drink too much coffee, you don't eat healthy, you're going out for fast food all the time, or going out to dinner all the time. There it is right there. The bottom of the deck is abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. What was I talking about? Have that abundance mindset. Think of all that money and all the riches and having that health too, because abundance just doesn't talk about money. It talks about your health, your spiritual well-being, your emotional, mental health, right? Being abundant with wonderful, like-minded friends. Being abundant with having a happy, harmonious family and a very harmonious, unconditionally loving relationship, right? In all forms. That's abundance. When we focus too much on abundance being money like I did, we're losing sight of what abundance really is, because abundance is so many other things. When we focus on the other forms of abundance, we attract more monetary, more financial wealth, material wealth, okay? I was talking about feeling, right? Feeling it. Thinking, seeing, speaking. It's all about your vibration. That's why I see your higher vibration, your vibration needs to increase, guys. All right, let's get your wellness tip of the week. Let's see what is going to assist you this week. These are mudras. They're hand gestures that help navigate the energies that these gestures assist with. It also helps expand your consciousness. I split the deck and look, it's consciousness. I said third eye and crown, did I not? Alrighty. Do these during meditation. They're suggesting you guys to meditate some more. You do not have to be like Om all the time and be half lotus. No. You know what I do? I meditate. I listen to music. Music is a huge meditation tool for me. While I'm walking, I take sea salt baths. I listen to high vibrational music that I love listening to, and I sing and I kind of move around in the tub and I'm really getting in my element. Boy, does that manifest some things for me. And my elevation goes through my vibration goes through the roof, and then I stay in that period, you know, until if it dips down, I know how to get back up there again. You can do these hand gestures doing that. You can do it in the bath, in the shower. Whatever. Just be at a place of peace and quiet. These are going to help you. All right, Aquarius. What is your energy body calling for? Yep. There's a root chakra card here, like I said, with the grounding. Look what it is. See? And the heart chakra. See? Wow. Here's the hand gesture you're going to do. This helps with unblocking the heart chakra. Pause it, take a screenshot. This will help with your awakening, okay? It assists with mental clarity. What was I talking about? Inspiration, awakening, truth. Directs breath to heart, chest, and ribs. Assists the immune system. Cultivates stability, inspiration, and insight. See, I did say some of you are not healthy. This is really going to help with that. The focus is divine knowledge and inspiration. Awaken my highest truth. Listen to heart chakra healing frequencies too. I do have a heart chakra healing meditation on my channel. It's in my healing meditations playlist. It's a 5-minute meditation. That's going to help. And grounding. This is the root chakra. Listen to the root chakra healing frequencies as well. Mainly in your sleep. This is the hand gesture you're going to be doing. Pause it. Take a screenshot. This assists with grounding, stability, connection to the physical body, reduces stress and blood pressure, activates root chakra. If somebody here with that Emperor, that Aries energy, if be careful with your blood pressure. If you already know it's high, do this or get it checked out. Both. The focus is grounding to the earth. I receive support and abundance. See, you're rooted to the earth. You start attracting the abundance, okay? I said some of you guys were stressing out. USA, guys. Oh, throat chakra. Was I talking about speaking your mind with integrity and confidence? I did say something with the throat chakra, did I not? I can't remember. Here's the throat chakra card at the bottom of the deck. This is all about communication, expansion, discernment, and purification. All right? Look what's after that, guys. The heart chakra. Can't make it up. Look what's at the top, contemplation. Wasn't I talking about you need to think about this? See? Alrighty, let's check your love stuff. To be quite honest, guys, I'm going to pull these cards anyway, unless they tell me not to, but I really think love's got to be put on the back burner for a little bit. The higher the higher the vibration you are at, the higher love you will attract. That's the true love. What is coming to Aquarius with regards to love? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. It's no wonder I didn't do your reading yesterday with the other air signs, because there's a lot of stress that I feel surrounding this. A lot of grounding, guys. Trust me, I've been there. Especially, you know, as a single parent, having a 9-to-5 job and then being, you know, a single mom. I was doing a lot. And it was just like, oh my God, when's this going to be over? We have relational abuse. Notice red flags. That may be emotional, physical, sexual, financial in nature. Ask for help in situation. With regards to love, guys, pay attention to the red flags. Don't do what I did. I saw the red flags before I married my husband, and I didn't pay attention to them. But I married him anyway. But that was part of my path. It was part of my life's lesson. Then I finally woke up and things weren't working out still. I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to have to do something. And, you know, I went ahead and I filed for divorce. So if you're in a relationship, you seeing the red flags, guys. And they're also telling me this is not just with love. This is with all of your relationships. Heed the flags, okay? If you need help, ask for help. I was talking about that. There are people who can help you. Emotional intimacy. Healing relationship with self, inner child, precedes successful relationships. Love is energy. What was I talking about? You heal yourself, you elevate your vibration, it will attract healthy relationships. It will attract the true love, okay? That's why healing of the self is so important. Rewrite your story. Rewrite your life story to how you would like it to be. Release, feel peace. Now, sleep, subliminals. What was I talking about sleeping? With the solfeggio frequencies playing? See? It's time to release. You need to be at peace, guys. Especially with regards to relationships. That's why I was getting the feeling it looks like love isn't really the focus right now. If you can't love yourself, how are you going to love someone else? If you are low vibrational, you're going to attract someone low vibrational. That's not a high vibrational love, is it? It's not true love. And if that person, you can't love yourself, that person won't love them. You'll attract somebody who doesn't love themselves. How are they going to love you? It goes both ways. Trust issues. Ascertain if trust issues are justified or unjustified. Trust is imperative to feeling safe and secure. Trust, this ties into the root chakra, right? Safety, security. There you go. I don't think, well, we all want love, guys. If you read my Gemini reading, take some time out for that. It was a very powerful one if you haven't read it already. I go into the whole thing about romance and unconditional love, the difference between the two, a true, harmonious, romantic, unconditionally loving relationship. How we're all overly focused, most of us are overly focused on the romance of it. That's not what our focus should be. Anyway, we're going to see what the new moon in Libra is bringing you. What is the new moon in Libra bringing Aquarius? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Prosperity lies ahead. The new moon in Taurus. This is about money. I'll get to that in a little bit. Look at all the green. You are good enough. Green is heart chakra. You see heart chakras all over this. Full moon in Virgo. I will read the new moon in Taurus card. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. The card suggests you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the law of attraction. Value yourself and others will value you too. What was I saying? You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy. So now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or of sexier times. If you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet. See what I was saying? Get or give a massage. Healthy body, healthy mind. Spa. Yeah, self-care, guys. You will soon be able to afford the thing you're dreaming of. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. Take some time out to pamper yourself. Start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small. We often feel that it's somehow wrong to focus on our finances, but the truth is that money can make life far more comfortable from a physical point of view. Taurus knows this, and the new moon in Taurus is the time to work your magic to create the money you want so you can have the creature comforts you want. Remember, though, that someone else is still wishing for what you already have. Wow. Holy crap. It's pretty much what I was saying, was it not? Full moon in Virgo. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what leads you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next steps should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second-guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. The full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life, your home, and your office. It's the time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also the time to clear out your energies via salt baths and meditations. What was I saying? And to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. Wow. See? There's confirmation for you guys there, Aquarius. That is awesome. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. That's what the new moon in Libra is bringing you guys. More balance in your life. And it's going to bring you more harmonious and balanced, healthier relationships, okay? Everything works full circle that way. God is trying to get you to start something new, but it's time for you to start focusing on yourself. That's what this new moon is bringing you. We got that Ace of Wands there. It's a fresh start, guys. You're going to start living a completely different life and watch the miracles unfold when you focus on your self-care and you start looking at the world differently, especially with regards to the material world. What is Mercury retrograde bringing to Aquarius? Spirit guides and angels, thank you. Hold on. Oh my God. This is amazing. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Healing, healed, healer. Healing energy surrounds you and this situation. The card that came out was your desire is within reach. Have faith as everything is working in your favor. I'll read those for you as well. Let's see, that one's at the end of the book. The fairy sent this card to assure that your prayers have been heard and are being answered, for the universe is working behind the scenes to help you. Although you may not see the results, they're almost visible. That's what I was saying. Just as a seed germinates below the surface prior to sprouting into a plant, so are your desires evolving into reality. Have faith and trust that everything is working in your favor, because it is. Keep your thoughts positive to attract the most favorable outcome. Overcome procrastination. Give any fears or worries to heaven. Ask for support and accept help as it's offered to you. Keep going with the action steps, which will take you in the direction of your dreams. Believe in yourself. You know, they had me peek at the top. Look what's at the top. Right here. Situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. I'll read the bottom. Okay, they're just telling me with this King of Pentacles here, there may be somebody coming into your life, some masculine energy who's going to give you monetary support. Okay? That's for somebody here. They wanted me to say that. Oops, I passed it. The situation you've inquired about is healing. Your prayers have been heard and are being answered at this very moment. You have healing abilities that you can use for the benefit of the situation, as well as to help other people heal. Your life purpose involves healing. You or the person you're inquiring about are experiencing healing. Know that the situation is already healed in spiritual truth. Take courses or read about healing. Work at or open a healing center. What was I talking about? You are experiencing healing. Healing works wonders, you guys. It's something that I had to come to terms with, and I'm so glad that I finally heeded my guidance, because I would obviously not be doing what I am now. I would not be where I am at this time. All right, let's go close out your reading with a super attractor card. How are we going to close out this reading, Spirit Guides, Angels, Family, Plating Syrians, please and thank you. How are we going to close out this reading for Aquarius? Okay, this is a message for someone. There's somebody here who's been spending quite a bit of time with their healing, and they're wondering why things aren't changing yet. There's still something that's blocked in your heart chakra, and it has to do with a relationship that you haven't fully cleared. They really want you to meditate on this to get a clearer answer, because there's clouded judgment here. Your desire is within reach for this Aquarius, but there's somebody here who's been, you know, healing others, who's been working on their purpose, but the love isn't coming in. I said that way at the beginning. There's something that you're missing, and it has to do with the Moonology cards they said. And there's still something in your heart chakra that's still not cleared yet. And it has to do with the relationship. Okay. Do we have anything for Aquarius? I guess they wanted me to finish talking. I don't know. We have quite a few. As soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power toward what I want. I heal the habit of fear, and I embrace the habit of love. No fears, guys. It's a slow vibrational energy. Oop. I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. It's all about the law of attraction. When I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. It's about connecting to God, your higher self, having a stronger bond. The bottom of the deck is manifesting as a creative process of aligning with the energy of the universe to co-create an experience that elevates my spirit and the spirit of the world. See? Manifesting. She knows how to manifest. He knows how to manifest. But they're very grounded people. They're all chemically balanced. They go out to nature quite a bit. That's why being out in nature, meditating in it. And let me tell you guys, I meditate in nature. It's some powerful stuff. Okay. I really highly recommend doing meditation in nature if you can. If you have hiking trails and stuff, if you could sit on a cliff and do it, wow, is that powerful. Especially by water. Okay. That's another wellness tip for you guys. All right, Aquarius, if you would like a personal reading, go ahead and check out the description box below. I got links to stuff there. There's a 40% off coupon in there too for my services. Or you can just go to capellawellness.com, check out my service suite, and check out the packages that I offer as well. If you want to purchase multiple readings, you get a bonus reading with that, and you get to save a good amount of money, as opposed to buying the readings individually. But I think at this point, the 40% off might work out better for you. But that's really up to you, whatever you want to do. Either way, check out capellawellness.com or check out the description box. If you have any questions about anything, shoot me an email. The email's in the description box as well. All right. Okay, Aquarius, that concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing if you haven't already, and illuminating the thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess of Capella Wellness, starring out.